Welcome to the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, home to the Ohio State Buckeyes, one of the great settings in sport, and man, this place is rocking today. And a game like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, there's history and tradition, but right here, right now, there is tremendous intensity and bitterness on this field. You can feel it. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Buckeyes will kick this away to start us off. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line. Well, for many, this is the quintessential college football rivalry. It combines tradition, high intensity, and very often high stakes.
Yeah, Chris, I really think the rivalry has changed over the years. Guys in my era would tell you it was a game that was the most heated but the most respected because of the way you were recruited by both schools. There was the Woody, there was the Bo influence on the rivalry. But I think in the new social media era, I think it's more about hatred for the two schools. From both sides, it's just a different feel. We'll feel that today when these teams go at it.
On this opening possession, they'll face a 3rd down and 5. Dropping back, it's Walters. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
Gosh, Chris, I just love this atmosphere. The home field advantage on full display. The defense flying around with energy. Nice job there on that 3rd down of using the energy from the crowd to make that stop.
Coverage team brings down the returner. First down here for this offense. It's a shotgun run call. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37. Well, not a single player or fan on either side, Kirk, has forgotten what happened the last time they played. It was Ohio State in a rout.
Chris, it was just one of those days where everything was clicking for the Buckeyes, offensively making big play after big play, and the defense completely shut down that Michigan offense. Now it's a new day, brand new opportunity for Michigan to see if they can come back and compete with the Bucs.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
The back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? Laid up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Important 3rd down play coming up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. 4th down, he's throwing for it. And he slings this pass over the middle. Downfield and incomplete. A fourth down stop.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Michigan.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Keeping it on the ground here.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
The game makes it second and medium. Good enough for first down yardage.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
And the Wolverines are in the red zone now. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Back to pass. It's Walters. Bringing pressure. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
The Wolverines will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Looking for 6. And he's got it. Touchdown, Michigan.
Number 13, Alternate in the end zone.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open the score.
That makes the score Michigan 7.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Number 11, set to kick it off.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Takes the handoff again. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be?
Well, it's a beautiful run here for the first down, really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to throw it on first down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
So second down after the incompletion. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's going to rifle this one deep to the left side. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
Clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Hoare. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, Wolverines. Made the defense look slow that time. But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead.
That makes the score Michigan 14, Ohio State 7.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Move right down the field for a touchdown. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Running past the 35. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46. Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback making some changes at the line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. Had the big play to start the drive, but now, after 2 incompletions, they face a 3rd and 10. Back to throw again. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Caught near the goal line. And he will score. Touchdown, Ohio State. Here's the point after attempt. And the PAT is good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Michigan offense comes back out on the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Not much on that play, brought down short.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Movement here from the tight end. The shotgun handoff here. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Back to pass. It's Walters. Quick throw over the middle. He's got it for a big gain. That's a huge gain. Stop finally made it to 43. They attack the deep middle of this defense. Could come up with a big play.
Nice job giving that quarterback time to throw. Good job of making that read to the middle of the field and working against those safeties, and a big play is the result.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
That's a nice completion here by this Michigan offense. And when Michigan is really clicking, you think about over the years, they've been efficient within that passing game, being able to throw the football to complement a very physical running game. Nice play.
Toss play to the running back going left. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and the team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Important second down play coming up. Short pass finds the tight end. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Fourth down now. Time for perhaps one more play before we hit the 2-minute warning. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Finds his man, has the first down. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The Wolverines getting set on 1st and 10. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Makes the grab on the move. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he
runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan. And now they'll set up for the point after. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. First down, looking to throw the ball. Just trying to get rid of it. And that's just thrown away. A pretty obvious intentional grounding call. Yeah, here's the marker. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Second down, we're going to throw it. He's moving out of the pocket now. He bought some time, now lets it go. Catch made by the tight end. That's a nice scramble there, a big gain, but not enough for the first down.
Defenses all around the country got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Oh, almost intercepted. Big guy would love to have that one back. Couldn't quite hold on.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break, trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his progressions to find his open man.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking for the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Hunt. And that big gain moves the ball across midfield all the way to about the 36. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's caught. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
And the point after is good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Always looking to throw. And looking for a big play here. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Wolverines will kick this away to begin the second half. That one sails out of the back of the end zone with the touchback. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Getting set. Here's second down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to pass here on second down. Fires it to the wideout. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Now the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Now the offense faces third and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The returner is brought down. It's a start of the next drive. Offense is back on the field. And is intercepted. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Here's a run to the left looking for the touchdown. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
Touchdown, Ohio State. Will take the lead in the second half. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
The kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. To throw, it's Walters. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Oh, what a move to break into the clear. Big gain across midfield all the way down to the 34-yard line.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You first open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
Ooh, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
It's an important 1st down on that running play. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They'll hand it off. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
The Buckeyes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Now they'll run it on the toss. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality.
They bring the heat and the blitz works. They've got him.
Boy, how about the push up front by the big fellas here? And when you can get pressure like this, that's what separates good defenses from great defenses. And you think back to the Michigan teams, when they've been exceptional, they've had defensive line played just like that.
Linebackers making some adjustments now. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. To bring him down short of the marker, and now it's going to be 4th down. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. This is important, a chance to extend the lead here in the final quarter. So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. No problem, knocks it right through. And that will extend their lead even further. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Are coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Not a long return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out a scoring threat. The offense will take over from the 29. Empty backfield, offense spreading the field with 5 wide. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Under pressure, just lets it go. And that's just thrown away. I don't think he's going to get away with that. Yeah, here comes the flag. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And the quarterback dropping back. Defense is coming after him. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete. Third down now after the incompletion. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep.
Well, heck, if they hadn't dug themselves such a big hole, what a positive play here, using that jet motion and that touch pass to pick up some huge yards and giving them a chance anyway of trying to come up with a 1st down.
They've converted 1 of their 2 4th down attempts so far. Looks like we're going to get a 3rd attempt right here. Quarterback drops back. The pass, and he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's intercepted with a desperation throw here. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense pinned back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Okay, it's 3rd down after that run. Scanning the field, it's Walters. Receiver makes the catch. Football comes out. Offense recovers the fumble, maintains possession.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking to make a big play downfield. The QB throws his third pick of the day. Look out, he's got some space. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And the defense joins the party with a pick six.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for him here. They get the interception. And what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Now they'll empty the backfield on this two-point conversion. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And he can't get rid of it and goes down, so a sack. Unsuccessful two-point try. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after going to pick six last time out here. We go with a direct snap. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Makes the catch. They bring him down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid gain. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count.
Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Wolverines. Now the offense will go for a two-point conversion. Dropping back, it's Walters. And that one's picked off. What a play. Oh, the ball is not free. Who's got it?
Well, and that play ends in a complete disaster for the offense. A fumble and a two-point conversion. Have to protect the ball much better than that.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Well, this is definitely not the time to get cute as an offense and as a play caller. This defense is thirsty for any kind of big play at all to try to create a turnover. So just keep it on the ground and play smart.
Tailback with another carry. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Crucial third down play coming up. The linebacker shifting around now. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He's running out of time here. Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. And looking to throw now on first down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Looking to pass. It's Walters. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? Going the other way. Can they stop him? That's a potential game changer. The pick and the big return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They're in pretty good position. It's a 2-possession game. Can they now put this game on ice? He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job of taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They look to throw it here on second down. It's an out route. The catch made. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Buckeyes come to the line and run the hurry up. First down. Looking to throw the football. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack. Second down now after the sack. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
And this quarterback is a stud. I looked at him all week and thought he had a chance to light up the scoreboard. But if the defense can put that kind of pressure on him, that's how you slow him down today.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's fourth down.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
Check out this decision. They're going to go for it on fourth and very long. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown. So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. Here's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. And the pass is incomplete.
A great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the two-point try.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. And the run moves the ball up to the 33. They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play. That's a strong stiff arm. Powers through. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. Now it's second down here. Play action fake, looking to throw. On the run here, lets it go. Grab near the sticks. It's Walters. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Off the play fake on first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. And it's incomplete. A little first down trickery doesn't work that time. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. Looking downfield, it's Walters. He makes the grab. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit. And the defense calls time here with 23 seconds left.
Timeout, Ohio State.
The Wolverines starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Boy, this quarterback is really rolling the dice out here today. Remember, he threw an interception the last time they had the ball. I thought he might learn from that, but instead he comes out throwing it into coverage again. Somehow catches a break on this tip ball that this one was an interception. He better tighten up his decision-making. He's going to cost himself a game.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? And they tackle him right there, but that...
And the Buckeyes.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple of scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession. You need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense moving to a bunch formation.
Yankee blue! Yankee blue! Here we go!
From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. He's hit as he throws it. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Breaks loose at the 15. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Now a timeout is taken with just 5 seconds remaining. That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And the pass falls incomplete as the game comes to a close. Well, the beat goes on as they stay undefeated here late in the season. It's impressive to see how they've managed the pressure and gotten better as the moments have gotten bigger.
They seem to be playing as good a football as you could hope for at this point in the season. They only have a couple games left, but they've impressed everybody that's been able to watch them. We'll just have to see if there are any hiccups before the postseason and if that national championship goal can remain the focus.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.